Aran in the top side, they would have not been able to leave Keys alone.
Camera.
Is it another V?
Oh boy.
They answer this CC Loyi pick with. Novaria has been a good tool to, you know, open up and get some vision. Don't think they would go for the Terizla.
I am the power of light.
Kaja, for Aura. And are they gonna go for the carry? Missing a mage, just a mage here for Dewa. No Fairness, no Novaria. Is the Valentina the safe option? Oh! That's a good way to actually utilize the Loyi chip combo without actually having a Loyi.
Instead of the Vengeance this time around, wait a minute.
Bottom lane. One actually doesn't decide to go for the all-in. Ooh, Kabuki playing with fire. But Drian still has Flicker. Gugun Man actually wants to bait it out. Ooh, gets a good pull back. Even
Pinned down by Gary. I feel like that's the only really real way he's going to make use of that Purify, but now...
There you go, and that's the Purify usage. He gets out of a gank, and the heavy spin is baited out. Interesting from Gary. Use it on Aran, who has Purify.
And that's no heavy spin right before the next turtle, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes the contest. Gary level 4, Gugun level 4.
And Gugun wants to go for it. There you go. Death is welcome, eating him up and getting the red tree for free because Gary was inside of his stomach. He has skill escaping with the diversion. Gugun still in the midst of it all right now. The Divine Judgment actually pulls Trion back and it's going to be traded 1-for-1. Meanwhile,
it isn't as significant, but a diversion play already in the midst of it all.
Okay, they bait out Kimura to Aran. That's the bait. Aran goes to the wave. They will think there's something messy here, and he gets a 3-man. Drian teleports up top now with Kimura very low. Aran is going for the Purify, but will be CC'd in the end. Now Aran taken down by Kimura. Yeah, has kill as well now. Taken down by Gary. 2-4-0. Meanwhile, bottom lane, a trade possibly happening, but Gary uses the portal, gets there. Now brings Kabuki in towards. Oh! Gugun misses the Death is welcome, but he does buy a little bit of space for Kabuki to space out even further. Drian goes for the stun. Case doing the same thing now as Watt. Can just go for the Lycan Pounce and shred them, but he's not in Lycan form. He didn't turret. He didn't juggle the turret aggro properly. And now Gugun pulls them back. The Heskill's back here with a diversion play again. Drian trying to get the other members out of here.
I say, when it gets that chaotic, I feel like Dewa has a bit to actually send Aran back to his lane, but oh, might be a bit too late. Oh, Kimura though.
Bit extended here towards his own, or the enemy turret. Aran chases him down. Kimura can go for a little bit more here.
Personal.
Purify. Before that, Aran gets the kill. And now it's Drian who's actually baited in, puts in the teleport, but Aran just gets out. And yeah, Dewa do not want to take that fight.
Both in that EXP.
And to make things worse, the tower is still taken by Dewa, but look at that play. Already Aura piling down to try and equalize, so they're really forced to kind of tone it down. And as a result, it's very hit or miss, but now Aura,
the diversion and Watts is the target of that operation. Drian now wants to bring everybody here, puts the teleport down as Kabuki gets stunned as well.
Oh.
He's able to run away though. I don't think that trade was worth it in the end. Oh my god, Kaze with the Divine Judgment steal on the flicker and also Kimura. Actually, Drian picks up that kill. Gary secures the
Drunk quite a bit. And it's now actually Dewa, the first one to control this neutral objective take. And remember, Gary does still have his ultimate. No, he doesn't actually. But here we go, Yawi.
Going forward, Gary doesn't have the heavy spin. Gugun gets it for free, and Gary's tied up to Drian right now.
With Yawi, right, to facilitate a pickoff. And of course, because Drian is in the area to just portal up.
Oh, the TP from Drian, and now a teleport as well. That's the pickoff. The man advantage. Oh, Gary finds a massive heavy spin, pins Kabuki and Yawi together. And Aran is forced to run away. Dewa, 5-man.
Being activated towards where, though?
There.
They concealed too. I don't know if Watt spots it. Drian does spot it, though. They go for the Divine Judgment, and now it's going to be the teleport. Now it's an on-brawl. Oh, my goodness. Dewa have read it again. It's Drian.
We knew exactly that was going to happen. He gets caught quite low here, but they do have a man advantage if Dewa want to push through with this Lord.
Gugun still holding it down now. Gary doesn't have heavy spin. Gugun, that's his welcome. Watt doing a whole lot of damage. It's Aran in the backside now. Goes on a Drian. Good flicker out by Case. Drian very low, running around as well. That's Nabuki able to capitalize on the isolation. They want a 3v5. My goodness, what?
There's a single target damage coming in from Kabuki, man. You overstep just a bit, Kabuki. He needs to be locked down somehow or get caught. But oh, look at that, Divine Judgment.
Canceling the final slash.
And like we said earlier, even your Heskill needs to be taken care of.
Okay, here's the attempt. Drian wants to go for the trade right now. Has the TP as well, but it's just gonna be a 1v2. Aran has the Purify, will use it. Going for the Brave Smite, but now gets torn down. He uses the Purify late, but up top, now it's gonna be Gary all alone. He's very, very low. Aura decided to go for the trade right now as Gugun goes for it and finds it. Now an all-out fight in the top side when the TP's happening. That's gonna be Kabuki shut down, and Aura are losing, but they get a diversion to save. In a 2v1 situation, my god, what happened to Kimura's HP bar? Aran just used the ult and shredded him down. Kimura has to recall. Now Drian, Divine Judgment only cancels it and they go for it first. No TPs, but he buys the immortality. Drian, what the hell? And now it's a full-on fight from Kabuki. He does get Drian, he does escape as well. Gugun still in the midst of the team fight as Aran tries to sustain back in. Yawi looking to go for another. It's Gary still alone, isolated. He has the immortality now, but it's not really gonna help him. He will fall. What a play by Aura, what a decision.
Really around, this is yet another neutral objective.
Okay, an Evolved Lord in the mid lane, and Yehezkiel and Aran in the bottom lane, trying to just turret down. Divine Judgment on a Gary this time. Gugun, pop him to death is welcome, goes onto the chip right now, spits him out, stuns him out, and that is Kabuki who capitalizes on it. Lord still very healthy. A 3-man final slash, but Yehezkiel is able to position better again, and Gugun is in the midst of it all. Again, it's Aran shredding them down in the back. Kabuki doing the same thing as Yehezkiel, executes them. What and K's versus the world, and Aura burned them down to the ground.
Aura, strike first. Range, the way that Aura wants to dive in, and Minotaur also wants him to dive in. It's so much easier for the catch. It's so much easier for the catch. And they're gonna go for the signature. I would even say signature at this point. Signature Yawi Grok.
Yep. The only choice that was left open, the Cho no longer. A lap before anything starts. Oh my god. What? Taking the trade super early, like it possibly might be first blood. One more shot.
No.
But Drian has returned as well. Oh no, Kabuki goes back into turret range, pops into regen, already flickered out. And both of them will be able to recall safely. Kabuki wants to get this gold minion first though. Oh my god. Okay.
It's Kimura. So they're putting a lot of emphasis on maneuvering around the map.
Around 2 with the lethal ignition, right, on this Paquito. Tied up now, Kimura. Gonna burn him down. He's actually going to an off angle here. Wants to go for the skill 1. Gets the shield 2 times and the passive.
Gary went with instead of the Brave Smite.
Yeah. Aura walking up again, posturing up. Aran already clearing up top side here. Kimura brought back to Gugun. He's looking for the Death Wish. Welcome onto Gary, but he has the hard guard. Now Minis Fury used up. Gary wins out the retreat battle as Gugun is now caught in the last insanity of Kimura.
Technically, looking at the EXP lane, Kimura is having a very tough time, man. Aran is just very, very aggressive in that lane, and Gary now close to half HP with the hard guard though.
Yeah, Minis Fury right now, and that's Gary who walks up, capitalizes on that. Gugun doesn't pop the Death Wish Welcome in time earlier and loses out now. Gets big bonked down by the Appraiser's Wrath. And Aura again lose out on the neutral objective take. Aran might actually die here as well, but he goes in for 2 jabs and he gets a kill with that lethal ignition take. Finally, a Melfic Roar.
And look at the gold lane. Watt goes with a Thunderbelt, but it won't be enough. He gets taken. At every moment, that Kuraga armor just seems to get completely melted down, and Aura brute force the turret.
Yeah. And they get out. They burn out a flicker, and yeah, they're gonna lose Yawi too, but I think they'll trade a roam for a mid-tier 1. Happily.
On the top side though, another 2v1 situation. Aran gets caught. Yehezkiel is there.
Goes in for the fear. Aran now looking for the stacks again. Goes in, able to pop into skill. Kimura now up 2-0 despite having a bad laning phase. Ooh.
Yehezkiel.
Trade. One more shot. Oh, Case gets the last.
And Aran is left to his own devices to think on how he's gonna capitalize over it. But both teams are gonna be posturing for the next turtle. It's already half health.
And Drian this time going to be poked down by Aran. Good job there to give Gugun a better time, and certainly does give him.
He's fallen, so that is space that Yawi really usually uses effectively to try and get those pickups.
Gary.
They're trying to hold his ground here. Aran knockout strike, and he has successfully defended the tier 1. Kabuki now flickered on. Oh, good like and pounce to cancel out the Minis Fury, but will still be knocked up. Yawi with defensive flicker, and Aran goes in for the flank right now. Goes in for some damage with a jab for the knockout strike, but isn't able to find enough damage to take anyone down. Gugun in the midst of it all, burned down by Kimura, has the last insanity, but it's also Yehezkiel who steals the last insanity with the IMU. Kabuki with like and pounce onto Gary. Oh my god, that could have very easily been a turnaround. Aran with the shield, maneuvering back, the knockout strike to Kimura and the lethal ignition tick. Yeheskel and Yaoi now. The layering of damage. Kimura loses the Faraga armor. Kabuki's back, baby. And here he is with a Lycan pounce to shut Kimura down.
3-4-1 trade at the moment. Gugun
And the card control immunity, they're going for the Lord.
Look at that purple buff again. It's turning around.
Oh,
Yaoi finds Watt. Purify instantly. Hard guard ready to. But that's a big resource already used up now. Kimura burning around in that bush. Now Ron goes on it. Gugun wins the retry battle 50-50. Yeheskel steals it with last insanity. Goes into the back line right now. Dodges away from the appraiser's wrath. Gary looks for it, but it's a bait. Ron is the real assassin. He executes one of the members. Drian falls as well. Now, a last insanity from Kimura as Case picks up a kill, but Ron.
Ooh.
Double kill. He's going for it, but you know, Carry is sent there too.
that's it.
Just like that.
Action from Iran in the top side. They would have not been able to leave Keys alone.
Camera.
Is it another V?
Oh boy.
Again, another one.
It's so good.
That's gonna be
Kimura, Firaga armor gone, almost completely gone. The turret also gone up top in the mid lane too. Everything just collapsing all at once. In the bottom lane, it's gonna crash down as well. Just the mini waves is enough to take it down now. Dutson is welcome, munching on Gary. A good appraiser's wrath on the Yaoi, but he still has the immortality. Just bought it recently, and now we'll put the barrier down, trying to isolate the frontliners. Loses his own immortality. Aran, taunted up. This might be the kill back now. Aran loses a life. Case picks up the shutdown, and Aura might be in a bad spot now. Last Insanity to the back as well as the appraiser's wrath doing so much damage. Kabuki, 1 HP.
Ooh.
Goes to the Lycan form, and Dewa are hesitant to go for the full initiation. They'll take 2 and they'll be happy with it. Gary and Kimura are around the Lord Pit. And that the carry, the guy who does damage, the main backliner, is in the base. So Aura can literally pull the trigger anytime they want now. Aran is in the bottom lane, still ensuring that the carry is there, and that's why Gugun goes in for it. Then there's welcome and the secure for Gugun. Drian is a 3-man Minus Fury, but what is it going to do right now with Drian taken down? Kabuki walking out of the last Insanity, a good winner truncheon to get out of the last Insanity, but the Razor's Wrath still connecting, gets out for a bit. Kabuki though, just with the normal form, not even the Lycan form, gets a double kill. It's a shutdown for Case. Aran 1v1, and what? Actually wins it out in the mid lane. But now it's Case and Kimura, both sandwiched down. Yeheskel very low. Kimura going for the kill, and Case flickering forward. Now Aura, what do they do? An enhanced Lord in the mid lane, enhanced minions, and an evolved Lord, or enhanced rather. Yes, he can, with the help of Kimura, who recalls. Shot, Aran with a flank. This is the subversion of expectation. Aran joining the team fight, carry still in the mid lane. Aran on the Dria, knockout strike. Gugun secures it, and Dewa now are lost. Watt is not there. Yaoi, power of nature, and they back up.
Maybe use your Yeheskel to zone away Watt for making anything happen. Let's see how this plays out, man.
So far, Lord still relatively untouched. Aran with 2 shots, and the Faraga armor is gone just like that. Minus Fury onto Yaoi, but he has the power of nature. Now it's a knock-up, and that's welcome. Aran going straight for the base with the help of everyone here, and they end the game 2-0. Clean sweep.
Kan Aura. Kayaknya lama-lama di print nih ya, wajahnya ditaruh situ ya. Apa nih? Rebutan mic. Oke.
Karena selalu gitu, tapi gak ada icon di Aura semua, Cok.
Gak ada. He said nobody is the icon. But it's okay. Tapi ngelihat tadi mendebarkan gak sih? Tele-telan kayak gitu, kayak harus main game, harus fokus kah? Beda gak dengan mungkin Loi yang gak ada chipnya?
Gak terlalu mendebarkan, soalnya diatur Yawi.
Ada Yawi, semua don.
Yeah.
Dan kita akan melihat nih untuk update klasmen sepertinya ya. Ada sesuatu, ada perubahan nggak sih? Pending sementara, apakah Aura bergerak? Kalau kita tadi lihat top 2 dan buset, berada di nomor 1. Aran pernah ngerasain di top 1 nggak sebelumnya?
Belum pernah sama sekali.
Belum. Mungkin yang lebih lama lagi Kabuki, pernah nggak di pucuk situ Kabuki, Aura?
Lupa deh, kayaknya pernah.
Pernah?
Season 9 kayaknya.
Cukup lama ya, berada di pucuk. Lebih jadi challenge nggak? Mempertahankan sama memperjuangkan Kabuki. Lebih baik mana?
Tapi lebih baik apa ya, memperjuangkan sih daripada mempertahankan. Lebih susah mempertahankan soalnya.